I know a lot of people are probably going to say, oh, this sounds kind of like something FX would do, or Red Velvet's trying to copy FX, but I'm not really getting that at all, actually. Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got another brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today, and this one is for Dum Dum. Yes, it's called Dum Dum by Red Velvet, and I haven't watched any of the teasers at all, so all I know right now is that it's a Red Velvet song, so probably pretty weird, and it's called Dum Dum. So I guess let's just listen and see what happens. Lots of dum dum. Oh, I like this. Okay. I think this song is really finally a track that suits their voice and really suits their skills. So I'm really liking this so far. And this sort of halftime double time thing is like perfect. It's really seamless, even though they're jumping back and forth a lot. It's kind of an odd tempo, it's kind of fast. I get a little bit of like a Bang Bang vibe from this. Not a copy, just like the overall vibe, and a little bit of like a Sistar Shake It vibe. Plus a whole bunch of just weirdness in a good way. That kind of like quirky, weird SM thing. This is really interesting. Michael Jackson makes an appearance, kind of, I guess. An entire verse about Michael Jackson song titles. Interesting. Huge shift in pace, kind of, right there. Production on this is fantastic too. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Really cool ad-libs. And I'm not really a fashion person, but I'm seeing more of these malfunctioning pants. The point of pants, I think, is to like have pants. So I don't know why you wear pants that are missing the pants part of them. Must be one of these mysteries of fashion that I will never understand and is way beyond my grasp. Anyway, the music video concept was super cool. They got like all the old tape machines, which is like vintage recording stuff. And the fact that they're also in what looks like a robotics or toy manufacturing facility, I just thought visually the concept was really cool, really interesting, and it also complemented the song extremely well. And there are a lot of reasons why I like this song. I mean, I liked Ice Cream Cake, I liked Happiness when it came out, but I felt like some of the other Red Velvet releases just didn't really capture kind of what they can do in their own unique kind of vocal style. And this song, more than anything else they've done so far, I think really captures their vocal talent and lets it really shine. And I was hearing some of this stuff in Ice Cream Cream Cake, I was hearing some of it in Happiness, especially like the vocal harmonies in Happiness, which got me really excited about the group in general, but then it kind of went away for a while. This song, on the other hand, I think really takes advantage of what they can do vocally and also stylistically. I know a lot of people are probably going to say, oh, this sounds kind of like something FX would do, or Red Velvet's trying to copy FX, and I can see why people would say that, but I'm not really getting that at all, actually, other than the little bit of like the sing-rapping stuff that sounds kind of like something FX would do. I think what you're hearing more stylistically is that sort of quirky SM thing that they do with their more experimental groups like SHINee, FX, and now Red Velvet, and it's really cool that they're exploring that, and I think they're doing it in quite a different way than FX would. So I think what people are noticing when they're making the comparisons to FX is Red Velvet's willingness to do kind of quirky, interesting, experimental things, rather than that Red Velvet is just copying what FX does, because they both are doing kind of quirky, experimental things, but they are going in different directions. So the real similarity is that they are both trying those things, but they aren't trying the same things. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. That's my take on it, but it'll be interesting to read your comments. And yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff about this song, so let's jump back in, analyze it, and see what we can find. Here we go. Really interesting kind of repeated little intro section here. Notice the feel change in the beat there, kind of goes to halftime, but it's super seamless because the vocals still have that higher level of subdivisions. So the vocals are still kind of at the double time, and then the backing track goes to halftime. Really, really clever, really smooth. Love those vocal harmonies. Also that baby, 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 baby part, really, really cool. Really shows off what they can do as a vocal group. I'm hearing a lot of layered, like, unison vocals in this song besides the harmony, and their vocal tones blend extremely nicely, kind of like SHINee or Super Junior does. I'm guessing this is the area that most people will compare to FX, the kind of sing-talking on random notes. And it is kind of similar, I do understand that. But again, you know, everything else is kind of, I think, a very different direction than FX would go. Like that sort of sampled vocal EDM kind of lead-in thing there with the jittered vocal. The leads are excellent in this song as well. I'm really impressed with the ad-libs and all the leads. Listen carefully in the background. There's some, I'm going to pause it right here actually. There's some really cool background vocals going on, but they're very unconventional and they're kind of rhythmic in nature. So I'm going to run it back a little bit, try to listen for those. It's a little bit hard to hear them, and I'm going to also point out some things leading up to that, so here we go. Listen to that kind of weird, like, droning parallel tone synth. Hear how those background vocals just kind of jump in? Some amazing stuff going on back there, but it's a little bit quick. It goes by really fast. I also like this kind of like interlude. I suppose you could call it a chorus or a refrain. We have like an entire tribute section to Michael Jackson, which is kind of interesting. I'll have to look up the lyric translation, but it's basically all titles of his songs. Really cool bass part here. Just kind of jumps out at you. Vintage sax that just comes out of nowhere and then leads into this like pad and piano based bridge. I'm going to pause it here again and pay close attention kind of emotionally and impact-wise and movement-wise, how the bridge kind of changes the feel of the song, but also how they go seamlessly back into the original style or motif for the rest of the track. It is a little bit strange, and like a lot of Red Velvet's music, it seems like it's a little bit of a mash of things stylistically, but I thought they did a particularly good job here of making it all work in the end. So let's listen to that section again. Here we go. Very different feel here. Filtered out kick. Great, like some very sax hits and everything too. Really great ad-libs too. And that's it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this track. I thought it fit them perfectly. This might be my favorite release by them already. And another thing I wanted to mention is it sounds to me like there was some insanely clever EQ going on throughout this entire song. And EQ stands for equalization, and basically what that means is that you can change the volume of any group of frequencies in any track or the mix itself. And you can have pretty much endless EQ curves. You know, you could take out all the low end, you could boost the high end, or you could have really complex settings where it's basically a bunch of squiggly lines and you're changing all kinds of different frequencies within the track. And it's something that's used all the time on literally every recording you've probably ever heard. But this song, the way the vocals sat in the mix and the way the group vocals and the unison vocals were so smoothly blended and weren't overly harsh and all those different things, I think was mainly due to some really great EQing, you know, understanding which parts of their voices sound good, you know, taking some things out of some voices, boosting some things in other voices in the unison parts to make a group sound that was just incredible. And it seems to me that in addition to Red Velvet's really, really good vocal execution, the careful EQ and the vocals in the backing track is really what made everything shine and sit together so perfectly, rather than just compression or level riding, because across the entire sonic spectrum, this song sounded huge, but it was also a song where you could hear like every little thing in it. Everything was perfectly clear and balanced. And then going even deeper into the mix, just with the vocal parts, those were also internally balanced really well, especially frequency-wise. So that's all an indication of some really great EQing going on and just kind of an understanding of the entire sonic space or the sonic palette. So anyway, awesome job, Red Velvet. I enjoyed this a lot, and I also hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And I also want to give a quick shout out to habstore.com. They're a really cool Korean online clothing store, and the cool thing about them is that they carry a lot of fashion items that K-pop stars actually wear. So they actually carry brands and items that you'll see your favorite K-pop stars wearing in music videos, on the street, on TV shows, all that stuff. So if you're into fashion or K-pop fashion especially, this is definitely a place you want to check out. But they do carry other things too, like hats and accessories, and one of the things that really caught my eye were their watches. And they were nice enough to hook me up with this watch. It's the Paul Weiss brand. They have a whole bunch of different models from this brand on their website. And not only does it look really cool, it's actually super comfortable. I've been wearing it non-stop since I got it. I really like it. So definitely check out habstore.com. There's a link in the video description below. And I don't know if you guys are interested, because I'm no fashion expert or anything, but if you see some things that I'm wearing on social media or on this channel that you're interested in or have questions about, feel free to ask. I'm going to try to update a section on my website that talks a little more about that type of thing. But again, I don't really know if you guys are that interested in what I'm wearing and stuff, so let me know about that. And thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps us out, and I'll see you guys next time.